everyone, PJ Crypto here. We talk cryptocurrency on our way to financial freedom. Quick disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Nothing we say on this channel here is financial advice. So please, everyone, do your own research when it comes to investing in cryptocurrency. All right, folks, so as you can see here today in the room here with me, I have none other than Pi Protocol, the folks there, the co-founders, the developers, and the community managers here. So I am really excited to deliver you this new AMA format here with the founders here, and let's get into it. So guys, welcome to the channel. Thank you very much for joining me today. Please introduce yourselves to the community.
Hey PJ, thanks for having us, and great opportunity right now. So I'm Gorden. I'm 40 years old. I'm from Austria, means based in Europe, and I'm the main developer of Pi Protocol as well as the founder of the project.
Great.
PJ, thanks for having us, brother. I'm Murph. I am the COO and US team lead of Pi Protocol. I'm a 39-year-old dad. I'm just a normal guy. Found a cool project and I jumped on board.
Excellent, excellent. And so what is Pi Protocol, guys? What is it?
So what is Pi? Yeah, I mean, it cannot be explained in 5 minutes, but I sum up quickly. Pi has three aspects, right? We have on the first side, we have the DeFi aspect. So Pi is a DeFi project. We are an NFT project as well. Means that the whole tokenomics is based on NFTs, as well as we have a big gamification part within Pi. And actually, we try to help artists to getting independent. Means we're providing free contracts to list them on our NFT Marketplace, and to make them independent and utilizing all the NFTs within the staking, having the NFTs as well in our gamification. That's it. Basically, we're combining all the aspects of DeFi and NFTs.
I see. And why Pi? Why so 3.14 Pi? Like why that? What does that mean?
Well, I really love numbers and math and physics, and this was the reason why I want to go with Pi. Pi has the original idea of Pi was doing treasure hunts, means myths and puzzles that need to be solved. That was the core idea of Pi, and we still have this element within Pi, but what matches to myths and treasuries and maths and go for puzzles. I think that Pi is a number, and you can find the number overall in the nature, physics, math, and that combines it. So that was the reason why to choose the name Pi.
Interesting. And you had mentioned about artists, and I was lucky and fortunate enough to run into you guys and your project when I was out at the Metaverse Expo that TCG World was putting on, and you really it really intrigued me on just how you're allowing giving a platform for artists to showcase their creative aspects, right, of how they come up with a collection of an NFT collection. So maybe do you mind talking a little bit about what, if an artist is listening to this playback here and they're curious about how they can get into the NFT space, what does that look like for them?
So we have multiple avenues an artist can take. If they have their own contract, they can come to us and get listed on our marketplace. You fill out a simple application. We'll check out, your credentials, and we'll get you listed on a marketplace. If you don't have a contract, you can come to us. We'll mint you a contract. You own that contract. Unlike other platforms that own your art, you own a contract. So you can take that contract and list on Pi, as well as the other NFT marketplaces. We offer launch pads. We offer minting services. Our guys will walk an artist, a real life artist, through the process of how to create NFTs from their art. We have a whole team dedicated to onboarding artists. I'm talking about artists who are very good with computers and artists who've never turned on a computer. Wow. We walk them through the process to create that NFT. We turn our art into digital art and we get them going.
Wow, that is so cool. So, but you also have a vetting process, right? You're making, it sounds like you're making sure that, these aren't, shady projects that are, kind of going under a cover of being an artist or whatever, right? You're doing some vetting process, right?
So ultimately anyone can right click and save. Now it's their NFT, right? So we do a vetting process. We go back and we check all their socials, and we ask them for originals of the artwork. Let us see the sketches. We push deeper. If we think it's a fraud, we'll push as deep as we have to, because in the end, we're responsible. And I'm not talking about being sued. I'm talking about we're responsible. We're the platform that put up that stolen artist's work. That artist worked hard, and now we put up his work. That makes us look bad. We don't want to look bad. So we vet. And if we can't vet, you're not on our platform, period. No two ways about it.
I love that, Murph, because there are other competitor marketplaces right out there. And unfortunately, there's some that just don't do anything, right? It's like they just take you on no matter what. So I think for other artists listening to this, in my opinion, I think that's really nice that you're going through and you're making sure there's not shady stuff. Well, to the best of your ability, right? So I mean,
Correct.
You know, it's not 100%
Correct.
foolproof, but that's great. There is a vetting process. All right, awesome, guys. So I think going into when I was going through your site, and I'm going to pull that up here. When I was going through your site, I thought what was really cool was these circles. So maybe if you can kind of, I'm pulling up your website now. I'm going to go over to the buy circles. So tell us what these all are about.
So we have a small circle and a big circle, and they're the utility NFT of Pi Protocol. They are wrapper tokens in a form of NFT when you create a liquidity pair. When you mint these NFTs, it locks the liquidity, and you get a small circle in return for locking your liquidity. You can stake that small circle, or you can take 5 small circles and turn it into a big circle. A big circle is our biggest NFT utility wrapper. It stakes for the highest APR. You cannot sell the big circle back to the project, but you can sell it on the marketplace for whatever you feel is a fair price if you want to, get out of the big circles. The small circles, you can sell back to the project at 50%, or you can put them on a marketplace. Small circles just picked up another utility recently. They were stakeable, and now you need a small circle to buy a Phoenix loot box, and we'll discuss the Phoenixes further in a program. But so we just added another utility to small circles in the last few weeks as well.
Wow, so it was just staking before, but now there's actually a use of these other than that, and these Phoenixes, those are cool. Let's talk about those some more because wow, they are beautiful, by the way. And I've got some images here I'm going to pull up, but if you don't mind, tell us what these Phoenixes are all about.
These Phoenixes are Gordon's baby, but I love them like an adopted child. I've minted my last 2 months worth of paychecks from Pi into these Phoenixes. I love these things. I wake up and I'm scratching like, I gotta go mint the box, man. So here's the deal. I love these things. Here's the deal on these Phoenixes. They are beautiful, beautiful. There's 47 variations. One Phoenix is the mother lode of Phoenixes. It's all orange. It has an orange tail, an orange body. There's a 0.5% chance of minting it every time. So if you don't mint it now, it doesn't carry over. The next mint is also a 0.5% chance. I think out of 700 Phoenixes minted, we've only had one all orange. The next rare after that would be orange-tailed Phoenixes. There's 6 orange-tailed Phoenixes. All orange-tailed Phoenixes, including the unicolor orange, will fly in our metaverse and have a heavy weight in a staking pool. So if you have another Phoenix besides the orange tails, they're not active in the metaverse. They can't fly. They can also kill dragons in the metaverse. And I can't confirm this, but I heard the dragons in our metaverse are going to be carrying hefty loot boxes. And if your Phoenix happens to kill it, you take that loot box. Again, I can't confirm that yet. That's what I heard.
I see Gordon smirking over there right now.
Now, I mean, that's the fun part of it. There's a technical part. I can let Gordon touch on it, like how they're randomly chosen and how it works. But that's the hype part of it. They're on our. We had a blue orange-tailed bird. It was blue. Orange-tailed Phoenix. It was blue. It sold for 2.5 BNB. That's the lowest orange-tailed Phoenix we have. I think it's number 42, 43
number
on the
42.
chart.
I'm showing the chart right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 42,
So,
all blue top, and then the tail is orange. Okay.
Orange-tailed, that sold for 2.5 BNB. Right off the bat, as soon as it was minted, somebody jumped right on it because they know the weight it's going to carry in the staking pools. Like we sent you a staking chart if you want to show it. The last, like from 42 to 47, those weights are just 20, 30, 40 times the other weights. So it makes sense to get one of those Phoenixes off the marketplace if you don't mint one, just to stake it.
And these, they're hard to come by, right? They're not on the marketplace in an abundant supply. You said they're very rare, right?
No.
So
there might be one orange tail on a marketplace as we speak.
Okay. Well, let's talk about the marketplace. Let me go ahead. So I did show the staking points here for the community to take a look at. But let's jump back into the site and look at the marketplace. How do people go about trying to pick up one of these? Well, before we go to the marketplace, maybe let's talk about how they mint their own Phoenix. Yeah.
That'll be Gorden.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Okay, so if you want to have a Phoenix, then you need to go straight forward to our website. There is a section on the left side which says loot box, and then you can click on that. It's a game like the game area where the Phoenix.
Yeah, I'm under
is.
Phoenix. I'm on the site now, Gordon. I'm showing the Phoenix section of the game.
Okay? Exactly. So you can buy a loot box. The box contains 3 Phoenix. So to buy this box, you need to spend a circle. S-Circle is the LP wrapper NFT for our ecosystem. So it means you have to buy a small circle first, and you can buy a box with the small circle. And after you purchase the box, you can unbox the loot box, and you need to spend 0.25 BNB. So it means the overall price for 3 NFTs is actually about 80 USD, I guess, which is a fair price because you get 3 NFTs afterwards. And you can go straight forward to the marketplace afterwards, and you can check what the box contains, so the NFTs you got minted, as well as you can go to our Telegram, because we have a Telegram bot which populates the NFTs that gets minted. And there is just to mention, from a tech standpoint, there is no pre-mint, there is no data that can be snipped or whatever. The backend is randomly assigning the NFT types, and the NFT types have the Eurodata and background. So there is a specific random system behind that.
And does each loot box have a similar percentage chance of getting that orange tail? Like
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So it's not like once so many
NFT
are minted and then that's it, right? It's every single time a box.
Every single time an NFT type gets assigned, the backend runs through a loop and gets a random number out of a specific range, and then it's assigned to an NFT type. So if you're really lucky and if you're really lottery day, you can get 3 orange tails, and otherwise you won't get that. So our goal was to make them super rare because of the opportunity to fly in game and as well to get high staking rewards.
So we've hinted to this the game Metaverse as well. When is that, and how does that work? Yeah.
You want to hear more about the Metaverse game?
Yeah, can you share any details with us?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I will do that. Murph, you want it, or should I? I can.
Nah, man, that's you, dude. That's your pet.
Okay,
that's all you.
Okay, so
I'm showing that page right now, Gordon. Yeah, I'm showing that page in the game.
Yeah.
Not much here,
so,
but yeah.
Yeah, what is it about? Like as Pi was created, the first source was, as I mentioned earlier, is all about treasure hunt, going for NFTs. Like we did treasure hunts in the real world, we did treasure hunt in the World Wide Web, as well as we were on the Times Square in New York. But on some point there were some issues with COVID, right? So how to incentivize a lot of people to go to a public place together to go for treasure hunt? That was like killing our concept. So the thought was like, hey, let's make a game. Right, so Metaverse is like a lot of projects have metaverses, and as you see, Pi is different. So like let's make a Metaverse different. So we came up with the idea to make a MMORPG game, which is based on a Unity game engine, and it's basically a world where you can run through, and you can fight against monsters, you can fight against dragons, you can go for a puzzle house where you have to solve specific puzzles. We have rebuilt a complete Maze Runner world into our Metaverse. Means that you really have to crack a labyrinth to go inside the Metaverse, the Maze Runner center. And yeah, like all the things within our gamification has hidden NFTs, to say so, right? So you can claim points, and you can afterwards claim these redeem these points into rare NFTs. So our goal is to force the community into the game, to hunt together, to find rare NFTs. And, like we basically, our plan is to bring all the NFTs from our partner projects into the game. Means that other communities as well have some fun for gold their rare NFTs to get them. And what we're doing is, since it's an MMORPG, means that people cannot just fight against the monsters or whatever. They can fight against each other. So we will create guilds within the game, and these guilds have to fight against each other and can steal rewards from each other. And like it's a real MMORPG game, right? And we bring all our NFTs, all the NFTs that are available within the Pi ecosystem will be available in-game as well. And this is the whole concept. And obviously, like bringing out and releasing the Phoenix gamification will be the golden, the masterpiece on top of the concept.
So that, wow, that was a mouthful, Gordon. It's so cool, actually. That is really cool. So I don't see a roadmap. So what's your time frame for something like that? Because that sounds incredible, and I can't wait to get into that, man. Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not a fan of roadmaps. We have a roadmap on our website. If you go to the landing and you scroll down, you can see there's the metaverse mentioned as well. But I'm not a big fan of roadmaps, because it's like all the communities are expecting. The first question is always like, where's your roadmap? Okay, so the projects are forced to deliver something. 90% will never be in time. And, like a lot of stuff will never be published. It's just pressure from the community. So how Pi is different, what we're doing is basically we develop stuff, we publish it, and then we announce it. All right. So we deliver first and not doing empty promises. So there's never be a big hype behind the scenes. So yeah, the plan for the metaverse is right now there are two versions. There's the V1 and the V2. The V1 is close to be done, means that the V1 will be released within August, and the V2 is already under development. So what's the difference between V1 and V2? The V1 is the game where you can run through, right? You can run through and you can find treasure hunts, means the NFTs. They are stored all over the world. And the V2 is the upgrade to the V1, which allows player them to create the guilds, to fight against dragons, to make all the stuff in the shop that you can redeem your collected points into NFTs. So the first version is basically having fun, push the treasure hunt into the game, and the V2, mostly like September, October, will then implement Web3 and all the MMORPG stuff that's needed.
So think about the endless possibilities here, PJ.
Yeah.
Myself, I went nuts on the loot boxes, right? I have 3 orange-tailed phoenixes. I can only fly with 1. So I can have a little plot in the metaverse and rent my other orange-tailed phoenixes to people.
Oh.
To fly around and find dragons. Here's a phoenix for 24 hours. Give me a half a B&B. You know what I mean? You could start guilds with all the orange-tailed phoenixes and really take control. Lot of possibilities here.
Wow. And these guilds will start to with V1. Is that when these guilds will start to pull themselves together, or when you
V2?
V2 would be that time frame. Okay. So it's just getting there, doing the pie hunting, because there's pie hunts that you do too in the community. I was in your Telegram the other day. I was seeing that you guys were talking about that. Is that going to be in V1, like where you have those?
Yes. So in V1, it's more. Everything works. We're going to run through. We're going to allow you to do treasure hunts. There's going to be NFTs hidden all over the world, in random houses, in the middle of the puzzle place, maybe in trees, under rocks. There's going to be NFTs and rewards. It's going to get people to run through. We're going to learn everything we can on our end about it from them running through, and implement it into V2, where the actual game itself is going to come out. That's where the fighting starts, the guilds, all the good stuff.
Nice. Wow, that's exciting, guys, and it sounds like it's around the corner, which is glad we're talking now. Start getting the word out about this amazing metaverse you're building. So let's look at one other thing we talked earlier about, and just kind of highlighting a little bit more. You had mentioned about partnerships, right? And what those are like, as far as like how do the other community projects get involved with the launch pads, or not so much the launch pads maybe, but the marketplace you have. And I'm going to actually pull up the marketplace right now so we can see some other projects that have come up to you guys and partnered up with you. But maybe just talk about that, if you could, about what that looks like for somebody who wants to, another community project that wants to partner up with you guys.
So we're not against any projects as long as they're legit. You know, we consider every and all partners. We've picked up a bunch of partners in the last month or two, from artists, you know, solo artists to bigger projects. So for projects, we can offer you vaults, we can offer you staking, we can offer you the marketplace, we can offer you contracts. We can even go as far as to develop marketplaces for you. We're a good partner to have. You know, we have a lot of utility as a partner, and we're going to put a lot of eyes on your project, just because not specifically your project, but if you're on our marketplace and someone's coming looking for a dumpster bird and they see you, you know what I mean? So you're going to get exposure from other projects who blow up as well that are on our marketplace. We just listed the Neander Bros on the Ethereum blockchain.
Yeah.
We have we listed somebody on the AVAX blockchain already. We got a ton of people on the BSC blockchain. All our partners are on, you know, the front of our site and are also in our Telegram. The front of the site must be updated because we add partners all the time. But the Telegram announcement channel, our Twitter, we list all our partners there as well. We put out their information. You know, we don't block that out. We encourage you to go to their socials and their platforms and all that, and go support our partners as well.
Yeah, I'm scrolling through. I think I'm on the Binance Smart Chain of the 3 chains that you guys have on your marketplace, and yeah, it's quite a variety of different projects, and yeah, the visibility that they now get being a part of the marketplace with Pi Protocol. Yeah, I think it was just the other week I was on one of your weekly Twitter Spaces that you guys hold with, and you guys showcase, I think, certain artists. Is that those folks that are on your marketplace? Is that who comes on those Twitter Spaces and gets to talk about their project?
So again, as Gorden said, Pi's different. Our Twitter Spaces are never ever about Pi. We spend 30 seconds telling you, you know, who we are, what we do, and then we hand the whole show to our artists, our partners, our potential partners, our friend. Like we had the Matic Grays on the other day. They're not a partner, they're just friends. Anybody who's an artist in this world, in this space, can yes, them. That's why I said that. Yep, that's my people. I love them. They're some of my favorite people in this space.
They're great.
Yes, they are. I won that light up alien from the Metaverse. I can't wait to get it.
Oh,
anyway, I'm not going to get too far off topic. Yes, I won that. But
back on topic.
back on topic. But I forgot. Oh, partners.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, we're big. If they have a reveal party, you're going to see 20 to 30 of our community members there. We were at all of them. We support, and that's what we're big for. We throw our support behind you. We don't question it. If it's something you're doing, we're supporting you. As long as it's legit, we're there. So we offer support in a form of community members, in a form of technical contracts. We're there for our partners.
Wow, I love that. And you don't see that in the space. So you guys are really revolutionary in that aspects of how you're cross collaborative with different NFT artists, with the marketplace, everything. It's just, I love it, guys. That's really when I got to meet Gorden out there at the Metaverse Expo. It is like, man, I got to get you guys on the channel because this is cool. This is cool what you guys are doing. So hey, I want to respect you guys' time and everything. Is there anything else that we should highlight about Pi Protocol before we close out here? Maybe start with Gorden.
Yeah, sure thing. So, well, the most, you know, like we mentioned that Pi is different, right? So we didn't talk about the tokenomics and mechanics. What I want to mention is, like, if someone is interested to dive in, we have one of the most complex mechanics on the at least on the BSC side right now for a DeFi project. We have these NFT wrapper tokens, means that we incentivize users to buy our NFTs, which then adds liquidity, which is a good part and big part. So why should you buy in small circle? Yeah, you know, like all 2% of all transaction fees going directly into the rewards for the staking means that a small circle holder can stake his NFT, and we have like APR of 100% right now, and this APR is stable since January. Means that it's a good reason to buy them, even if it's not a financial advice, but if you dive into the ecosystem, check that out. As well as we have a price floor sweeper mechanics, means the more liquidity gets added to the project, on some point we can utilize the liquidity that gets added, sweeping out the unused BNB, and we can do buybacks or, like, you know, stuff that's good for the project. Yeah, that's just like the project itself is self-sustaining. We don't have the problem that we run out of tokens like some other DeFi projects, right? They push hard on staking, and once a specific time reached, they don't have money to buy back or whatever. We don't need to do that because the project, is self-sustaining by its own. And what to mention else is the staking area itself. Like, we talked about NFTs. So all our NFTs, all the NFTs that gets released by Pi, they have a utility. And this is absolutely a requirement from our end. Like if we partner up with another project, if we bring in these NFTs, or if we release NFTs on our page like Pi NFTs, they need to have a utility. We don't sell something just to get the money, right? Everything is getting utilized, as well as the Phoenix stuff. Like the rewards are getting straightforward. Like the money we claimed or collected by selling these Phoenix NFTs goes straight forward into the staking pool, so that the Phoenix NFT owner can get something back. And this works as well for all other NFTs. Like all the NFTs we have will have utility. They have utility, or they can be staked in our staking area. And as well, to mention, to come to an end, we have the NFT aggregator vaults, and we are the only DeFi project since November last year that is doing such stuff. Means if we have a partnership, the NFT holders of the partnership or a partner project can stake their NFTs for free. They don't need to spend or buy any other assets. They just need to have a small circle, which can be like have it in your wallet. But if you own the small circle, you can go into the NFT aggregator vaults and you get money for free. And these pools are infinite. So check it out. Maybe interesting for you.
Cool. Excellent. Thank you very much, Gordon. How about you, Murph? Any closing remarks?
So I'm just going to run down the menu and let you know what we offer. Like we have so much utility and so many giveaways. Our circles, they stake. You need them to get into the NFT aggregator vaults. The PIP stake, and we stake our native token as well, and it has a nice APR. We have NFT Vaults, Gordon spoke about, but we also stake our NFTs. If you click on the NFT staking, these two pools just finished, Miami and Child. They're some of our special NFTs, and we stake them at a very nice APR. I think they paid for themselves in the time they were staking. They were staking for 60 days, and I think they paid for themselves in that 60 days. So you got free NFTs if you paid attention, right? Yeah, they did. So then our Phoenix, we missed this before, but if you go under the third section of game, it's called Pi Myth. Click one of those. Okay. If you have all those Phoenixes, you win the rewards. So Pi Myth 7 is 2,000 PIP tokens and 3 big circles. Just for holding those Phoenixes.
I didn't even know about that. You know what's so funny is I just pulled it up right now, and I'm looking at Mythbox Phoenix 1, and I have 3 check marks. Murph?
That means you have 3 of those Phoenixes.
Wow.
You're almost there. Now go mint and get the other 3, and you win the rewards.
That's cool.
So listen, in the end, my big thing is I love our artists, and I will forever plug my artists everywhere I go. So I'm just gonna throw this up here. Let me see if I can fix the light. You guys are all gonna know what this is. This is Diamond Hand Dragons from Shelly. This is an original artwork. She gave it to me at the Metaverse. She's one of my favorite artists. Check her out. She's on our marketplace. She is a big promoter of Pi Protocol. No matter where that girl goes, she promotes Pi Protocol, and I'm going to do the same for her because we return that love. She's on our marketplace.
Just to mention, like I told her that my kid has birthday, right? So I was at the Metaverse Expo while my kid has birthday. So I had to go home and like Shelly, right? She gave me this one. Oh, let me see if that works. Oh no, it does not. Oh
yeah,
no, it doesn't.
The background ain't gonna let it work.
You can see that.
Oh, there we go. I can see it there. Yeah.
Nice.
So
wow.
She gave me the real asset
Beautiful.
to the NFT to have a birthday present for my kid from her end. So Shelly is really a good soul.
She's
and
good people. Yes,
absolutely, and I was thankful that she was on our booth and supported our project as well. Yeah,
we'll leave links to Shelly Sparkle's project down below in the description of this. I agree.
Thank you.
I've been on a few spaces with you all. I've seen her in the community. She's extremely active and just I don't know. I didn't get time to talk to her. She was moving around pretty quick through the expo, but yeah, she seems like a delight from what I can tell meeting her over these Twitter Spaces and hearing her. So yeah, it's we'll definitely plug her down below in the description for sure, guys. Yeah,
Thank you, bro.
much
Thanks, appreciate that.
absolutely. I like her artwork. Yeah, indeed. So guys, thank you very much once again for coming on to the channel. It's been a delight to get to know you guys even further. Your Pi Protocol project seems like there's so much going on. So folks, you know, we've tried to cover as much as we can here on this this video interview, but do go check out their websites. All the links are going to be down in the description below. Again, like we say, this is not financial advice, but do your own research and take a look at these guys. I think they've got something coming here that's going to really move and shake the space, and I'm super excited. Gorden and Murph, I was able to get you guys on the channel, so thank you very much. And that's all we had today, folks. So I will close it off from there. Everybody, please be safe out there. And that's all we had. So before we close out, hit that like button, please. Really would appreciate that as we fight these YouTube algorithms. And also, if you like what you heard today and this was great content, subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you know when new content is coming out from PJ Crypto. So that's all we had. PJ Crypto signing off, and I'll see you on the moon.